I mean, if that doesn't excite somebody who's looking to have like a deep dive into someone's career from that, I don't know what will.
Thinking about the crazy things you do, crazy you.
Range. One, people, thems. So this is freaking awesome. I'm not even gonna lie. So I think I mentioned to whoever is like following me on my purple journey with Prince. Then I decided after kind of hop and skipping and looking at this and looking at that and whatever, I was like, guys, I'm very easily confused. I'm very easily confused. And I couldn't, I was starting to get really like mixed up with like all the different eras of Prince. I was like, do you know what I want to do? I kind of want to go from the beginning and like just work my way through, and just see what was early Prince like in comparison to the later part of Prince's like musical career. And then like just so supremely coolly. Well, apparently I'd already been sent a bit of a chronology from Brenda. So again, thank you, Brenda. I'm really sorry that I didn't remember that. But what Samantha's done is she's put together and curated like a whole kind of Prince chronology and stuff, like, but not just in terms of like, oh, here is a notepad and like here's some text or whatever. Like, it's actually made an actual document, and this is going to be the first time that I've looked through it properly. So let me just bring it up. So you can see from here, like, I mean, if that doesn't excite somebody who's looking to have like a deep dive into someone's career from that, I don't know what will. Even just that image is such a sick image. Like with the time and then the musical notes and stuff, that is just this freaking awesome. That is. Okay, so then you got the table of content. So this is the first time, like I said, I've looked through this. So, can I? In fact, I can slideshow this. We'll start from the beginning. Okay. This is. I mean, it's already quite beautiful. Table of contents you've got. So it starts from 1978. 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. So it literally is every year. That's mad. That is absolutely crazy. So me trying to traverse this on my own was always going to be like nigh impossible, because how? Samantha, the amount of time this was taking you to do, I can't even. So I know that you'd said as well that you've actually put some stuff in there in terms of things I can like read around and stuff. Like, so we're gonna do this together because I think that's just really, really awesome. So as I said, this is the first time I've had like a good like dive into it. Like I've seen it being updated. It's the first time I've had a good little dive into it. So 1978. Can we just look at and check out the cheesy grin, please? Can we just appreciate that for a moment? And also the perfectly formed afro. I always wondered what I'd be like with a full. Like I have seen. I dressed up as like a I dressed up as a '70s dude with an afro, and it did really suit me. I was like, sometimes I was born in the wrong era, but anyway. So making music naturally, me and WB. Ugh. So, June 25th, 1977, Prince signs his first recording contract with Warner Brothers. The six-figure record deal at the time was one of the largest deals ever made for a new act. I mean, that has got to be a moment in it, right? Where you've actually got to the point where somebody has said, you know what, I feel like you are going to be the musical difference. So much so that here is a record deal. And Warner Brothers at the time as well. That's massive. That's really, really massive. And I didn't know that. That's one of the largest deals ever made for a new act. Okay. Produced, arranged, composed, and performed by Warner Brothers wanted Maurice White to produce Prince's debut album, but Prince insisted on producing himself. At 19 years old, he became the youngest producer in Warner Brothers history. So just hang on a second. Hang on a second. I'm there thinking that Prince made his legacy and also like, his legendary status like years later. Like not that actually his starting point in his career was you're gonna have one of the biggest record deals ever that Warner Brothers have ever given, and that actually at 19 you're gonna be the youngest person to produce their own album. They must have. I mean, to take that kind of a risk, bearing in mind that he must have shown so much raw talent that we've obviously now I've seen in terms of all his musicality and the instruments he plays and whatever. They must have seen so much in him that they were like, no, okay, we trust you. That's a big risk, that is. All of this and more is for you. All of this and more is for you. On April 17th, 1978, Prince's debut album, For You, was released. Prince is credited with all producing, arranging, composing, performing, engineering, and just cover design. I mean, that is pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty awesome. And again, I didn't know that. So everything is Prince, and I think some people have commented, in some of my videos on YouTube to like, oh, he did all the aspects of stuff. I think particularly on When Doves Cry and the fact that there was no bass line in there, and people were like, they were like, you're mad for not having a bass line in there. But he did it anyway. So what I'm getting from this then is this sense of Prince of doing things his own way has always been there. It wasn't something that he developed over time. Like he came in off the gate being like, nah, like this is my thing, this is my album, and I want to be part of all of it. Rate it. You've got to rate that. So we're gonna listen to the For You album. So I don't know if I'm gonna get through all of it. I mean, it's 9 tracks. So I might be able to do. I'll probably do 5 now, or maybe 4 now. We'll see how we get on. But we'll do half of it now and half the next time I come on here. But this is already incredible, and if I haven't said it already, thank you so much for making this traversing of Prince's career so much easier. Because you've laid it all out there. Wow. So okay, before I actually dive into it, let's look at the album cover. Still Prince with his afro. I'm kind of feeling this whole, it's like he's there, but he's not there. A bit like the clown in Lion King when Mufasa is talking to Simba. He's like, remember who you are. It's like he's there, but he's not there. Do you know what I mean? I love that kind of, almost kind of been dragged across the screen, almost. Like the colours, very simple, very simple, but I like it. Black background, yeah, I like it. Okay, so it's probably worthwhile actually because you've also added in like the commercial performance as well. So you've got in here, For You reached number 163 on the US Billboard 200 chart and number 21 on the Billboard R&B album chart. Went on to sell approximately 2 million copies worldwide. Soft and Wet, the album's lead single, became a minor hit on the US Billboard 100, peaking at number 92. However, it became a top 20 hit on the Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, peaking at number 12. The second single released from the album, Just As Long As We're Together, reached number 1 on the R&B. No, and number 91 on the R&B chart. So 2 million copies worldwide, 163 top spot on the US Billboard 200, and 92 top spot on the US Billboard Hot 100 for the album's lead single, Soft and Wet. Okay, so I mean, that is quite interesting then. So, I mean, at that point in that time, bearing in mind that streaming wasn't available and that kind of stuff, I'd imagine that 2 million albums sold worldwide. Or is that up till now? Okay, so I mean, I'm very naive when it comes to like the actual numbers and what that means in monetary figures. But I mean, for me, I mean, obviously everybody wants a number 1, right? Like I know that, but as a breakthrough debut album, selling 2 million copies, even getting in, I mean, what was it? His second single, Soft and Wet, which was the lead single, that was in the top 20 on the Hot R&B and hip hop songs chart, peaking at number 12. Although I guess the second one didn't do as well. But to get to number 12, do you know what I mean? Of your lead single, I don't know. I think these are the kind of numbers that I'd be happy with. No, just getting music out there and having anybody buying it at all, I think is amazing. So, okay, let's go back. All of this and more is for you. With love, sincerity, and deepest care, my life with you I share. Ah, isn't that nice? Yes, Prince. Okay, let's do this then. So let's get on to the YouTube, right? Okay then. Hey. That is amazing. I'm sorry. And kicks into the next tune like that. Vocally, like, can you just hear the harmonies are laid in that? That was like a glory. Bearing in mind, you've got this, which looks like, the sun almost breaking through the clouds, and Prince's image is kind of like superimposed on this screen, and you've got these very, very, very ethereal sounding harmonies coming through, which are layered and stacked so well. And so that for you that I just read out, that Samantha put at the end of that part of 1978, those are actually the lyrics for this intro. Sorry, I need to listen to it one more time because that was genuinely beautiful. This is a vibe. Amazing. Amazing. So yes, Samantha, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And for everyone else who's watching, thank you for watching too. If you did enjoy this, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That'd be absolutely amazing. I'd be really, really grateful. And also, if you did want to support the channel and get access to this, 'cause I don't know whether, I know that the Prince's estate are very, very, very particular about what gets released on YouTube and what doesn't. So I'm never ever sure what's ever going to make it through the copyright police, to be fair. So I'm not sure whether this is all going to be on YouTube or not, but I would definitely suggest if you do want to watch with me, then come on over to Patreon and let's enjoy it together. And it's a great way to support the channel as well. So yeah, thank you very much. But for now, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.